Now, I'm not speaking anything of myself. I'm just telling you what the doctors told me.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Come on.
I stand before you as a miracle.
Go ahead.
As a testament that Jesus heals.
Come on.
And that one I'm speaking of is the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In October of '91, we had a Savior's Day meeting where the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan revealed that he had cancer.
That's right.
And the subtitle of his lecture was God's Healing Power.
God's healing power. Yes, sir.
Now, as a young Muslim, as a young FOI, and the brothers can relate to this, we goes to work whenever
That's
we
right.
go to these
That's right.
events.
That's right.
We go to work. We get busy.
Yes, sir.
And as a young, new follower, baby follower, you know, hey, I was in that same boat. We work. We drove to Chicago from Denver, worked the whole time, didn't sleep the whole time.
That's right.
And then decided to come back home.
Yeah, that's right.
On the way home, we had a horrific
Accident.
car accident.
Yes, sir. I bear with you.
Horrific. Horrific.
Yes,
Come
sir.
on.
I'm just say this real quick. I was in a little Chevy, and I, along with 4 other brothers, I was driving.
Yes, sir.
Fell asleep at the wheel. It's all on me. Car flipped. I don't know how many times. I was ejected through the windshield
Come on.
with such force that I was naked.
Yeah, rip the clothes off. Go ahead, brother.
Come on.
You hear what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
See these thick eyebrows I got right now? Right? This one was gone. Because as I'm, coming through the car, I hit the road and road rash all on the side of my face. I mean, just terrible. I'm glad they didn't show me a mirror, sisters, because I would have been through with life, right? But I fractured the 3rd and 4th vertebrae in my spine, fractured my femur, that's your thigh bone.
Yes, sir.
I was in bad shape. It happened in Nebraska. I was airlifted from Nebraska to Denver. My mama came in the room and just started crying. You know it's bad when your mama comes in the room and
that's
just started
right.
crying. But the whole time, I was at peace.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Come on.
And I say that because the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, during that address, he said, remember the subtitle of the lecture was God's Healing Power.
Yes, sir.
Was before we left, he prayed.
He prayed for us. Yes, sir.
He prayed that everyone who was afflicted
Would be healed.
will be healed.
Yes, sir.
He said that everyone who would be afflicted
That's right.
would be healed.
Come on.
That's
Go
right.
ahead, bro.
And
That's
so
right.
as I'm laying on that pavement and I see brothers running towards me and I hear brothers saying, I think brother dead. I'm conscious the whole time, but I'm in and out.
Yes, sir.
But I'm at peace. I'm saying to myself, all praise is due to Allah and the Prophet Muhammad. All praise is due to Allah and the person of Master Farrakhan Muhammad. Because I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know what was wrong.
Come on.
That's right.
Come on.
I didn't know. So I get to the hospital, man, and when I get on, when I'm airlifting, they ask me, can you wiggle your toes? I said, I wiggle my toes. Can you lift this? I lift my leg, I lift my arm. They strap me down, they sedate me, they get me to the hospital. The doctor, to make a long story short, when he comes in, he says, you, young man, are a miracle.
Come on.
He said, because that third vertebrae, if it's fractured, you paralyzed.
That's right, from the neck down.
That fourth vertebrae, if it's fractured, you dead.
Yeah. That's right.
I was neither paralyzed or dead.
That's right.
None of
That's
that
right.
shit.
Go ahead, brother.
In fact, I didn't even have to have surgery.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Y'all hearing me?
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
I didn't have to have surgery. The doctor was like, sure that you're going to have surgery. Right? I didn't have to have surgery. They put a weight on my head. They had me in one of those halo
Yes,
vests.
sir.
And they had me there. And the bones, by Allah's grace, fell back into place
Yeah,
Come
go
on,
ahead.
brother.
and healed themselves.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Hey, come on, come on, come on.
See, Jesus healed.
That's right.
That's
Who do
right.
they say I am?
Go ahead.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Sir, that's right.
Go ahead.
Oh man, it's a beautiful thing.
Yes,
It is
it
a
is.
beautiful thing. So, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and this is the teacher of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And this is important because it ties right in. 77 years ago,
That's right.
May 8th, 1942, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad was arrested on false charges.
That's right.
Now, I say, who do they say I am with regards to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan? But when they arrested the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad in 1942, they arrested him for being a draft dodger.
Yes, sir. Go
So
ahead.
they say. Who do they say he is?
Yeah.
He's a draft dodger.
Come on, brother. Come on.
Yeah, go ahead.
In 1942, he was arrested. He was taken off of the streets because America was prosecuting a war against the Japanese and against the Germans. And they did not want the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaching Islam, which was anti-American,
That's right.
in that climate.
That's right.
But this isn't the first controversy that had erupted with the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad or the followers of the founder of the Nation of Islam, Master Farrakhan Muhammad. Because in the 30s, some things happened, some people got killed, right? But they referred to W.D. Farrakhan's followers as a voodoo cult.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's what they did. Who did they say I am?
Yeah,
It was the
go
voodoo
ahead.
people.
Come on, brother.
Go ahead.
So I say all of that to say they have been vilifying the Nation of Islam for 90 years.
That's right. That's right.
We anti-Jewish, we anti-white, we anti-gay, we anti-this, we anti-that. However, in that 90 years of our inception or our existence in this country, we have never harmed anyone.
That's right.
That's right, sir.
Say it
That's
again.
right.
None.
Never harmed anyone. Now, there have been cases where we were attacked and we had to defend ourselves.
Yes, sir.
And if, you know, if you attack us, may Allah help you because we do intend to kill you.
That's
That's
right.
right.
That's right.
No doubt about
That's
it.
right.
We fight with those who fight with us.
That's right.
That's
But
right.
only in self-defense. We are never the aggressor.
That's right.
But we're anti this, we're anti that. So the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was arrested in 1942, and all he did once he went to the penitentiary was convert the whole prison.
That's right.
Come on, brother.
Did y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
That's all he did was convert the
Yeah,
whole
That's
prison.
right. That's right.
Because that's what Jesus do. Wherever Jesus go,
Yeah.
he gonna get some followers.
That's
That's
right.
right.
You
Come
understand
on.
what I'm saying? And so it leads right back up to today. Because the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, let me give you another shot of him. This beautiful black man. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, in his historic 1972 Theology of Time address told us who he was.
That's right.
Because, you know, we had been walking up on it. You know, ministers have been walking up on it. He said, I am the Jesus of your Bible
That's what he said.
and the Muhammad of your Quran.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Yes, sir.
Fulfilling the scripture. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan had already answered the question. Even before then, he had wrote the Honorable Elijah Muhammad a letter and told him that I believe you to be the Christ.
Yes,
Are y'all listening?
Go
Yes,
ahead.
sir.
Who do they say I am? Look, he said in the scripture, thou art the Christ.
That's right.
The Son of the true and the living God.
That's right.
That was the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan speaking to the most Honorable Elijah
That's
Muhammad.
right. That's right.
Thou art the Christ.
Yes, sir. Come on.
So now Farrakhan is in the same seat as the Christ.
Come
That's
on,
right.
Oh man.
Go
All
ahead.
praise is due to Allah. All praise is due to Allah. So here we are. Who do they say I am? The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is now walking in the footsteps of Jesus.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
We can look for him to be betrayed.
That's right.
We can look for all manner of evil to be spoken about him. Just like little sister Angela Rye
That's right.
was talking about. See, she's a little, she's just a little acolyte. She's just a little minion for the devil.
That's right.
That's right. Come on.
That's all.
A big one.
Yeah, a bed wench. And I said, thank you, Brother Gerald, for bringing
Yes,
that
sir.
up, brother.
Yes,
I said she's a bed wench. So let me give you a picture of her, because I got to defend that bed wench piece. Because I don't want to be just throwing around derogatory terms
Right.
about our sister. But I say she's a bed wench, a Negro bed wench, because at the same time she's dissing the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, she was caping for Joe Biden.
That's right.
Come on.
That's right.
Y'all know who Joe Biden is, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Joe Biden is another devil who's running for president.
That's right.
Don't you vote for that damn devil Joe Biden.
Come on, bro.
I'm going to tell you that right now. Don't you
Yeah.
vote for him.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't believe the hype.
That's right.
Joe Biden is one of the architects of the 1994
That's
crime
right.
bill.
That's
Come
right.
on, brother.
That's right.
Right.
I mean, he locked up, man, that bill is responsible for locking up tens of thousands of black people.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Don't you vote for that devil. But she was caping for Joe Biden,
That's
man.
right.
On purpose. Her contract apparently is up at CNN.
Yeah.
And so she's trying to get in line to get her money right.
Yeah.
So she felt like she needed to launch a little preemptive strike against the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan on her little show.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that's real. That's real. She know who butter her bread, man.
That's right.
But she don't have a leg to stand on. She talking about that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan needed to show up more consistently.
Right. Right.
Yes, sir.
Now, I said, this woman is 40 years old.
Right.
The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan been working on behalf of black people for the past 64 years.
That's
That's
right.
right.
That's right.
Consistently.
That's right.
And he don't change.
Right. She was here. That's right.
But she gonna tell him he need to show up more consistently. Are you serious?
Yeah. That's right.
Like really?
Yeah.
Is that what they told you to say?
Come on. Right. Right. So they wrote in your script.
That's exactly right. And we have to understand, like, you know, social media has really changed the game as to how news is disseminated. It has changed the game as to how information is disseminated.
That's right.
We used to have to watch NBC, CBS, Fox, blah, blah, blah. Now you don't have to watch none of that.
Yeah,
You can get on your Twitter feed, you can get on your Facebook feed, you can go to YouTube and get 10 times the information you can get on any of them network television spots.
Sir.
So we got to understand, yes sir, thank you brother, we got to understand that what she did was a preemptive strike. It was calculated.
Yes, sir.
And then when Charlemagne, who tried to defend the minister, very weakly I might add.
Yeah, very weak.
Very weak. Whenever he would defend and say, well, the minister does this, and the minister chastises black people than he more does Jewish people, she would say something like, well, he's homophobic too.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, are you serious?
Yeah, go ahead.
She was doing everything she could to put some dirt on the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan.
That's right.
A man who has done absolutely nothing to her, but everything for her.
That's right.
She don't even understand, man, that she's standing on his shoulders.
That's right. Come on.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The minister been fighting for us, man, before many of us were even born.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
And we wouldn't be able to say the things that we say, do the things that we do if it wasn't for his sacrifice and other brothers like him.
That's
That's
right.
right.
So, I mean, she really needs to sit down with her little raggedy self.
Come on, brother.
But Bad Wench,
Girl.
Bad Wench, listen to this definition. Brother Gerald gave me, praise be to Allah. A bad wench is a low status concubine, often a slave or captive. A black woman who dates white people, often accused of seeking privileges. That's exactly what she is.
That's right.
Because that's all she doing is looking for her next paycheck.
That's
man.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't have no reason whatsoever to say anything about the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah. Now we're running up on time. But who do they say he is? The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. The scripture says in the book of Isaiah, 9th chapter, for unto us
Go ahead.
a child is born.
Yes, sir.
Is that right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
A son is given, and a government will be on his shoulders.
Yes, sir.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
And his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace.
Go ahead.
And of the increase of